Hey folks, how you doing? Still being safe. There are trees falling down even on my block, which is funny because my block is pretty closed up and we have big buildings on the other side, one side, and still the whole tree fell down 20 feet away from my house. Oh yeah, 20 feet. But it's funny. Cannot even imagine what's going on in some other areas where you have regular small houses. There's plenty of them here in Brooklyn, with small houses and just covered with trees, so it's gonna be kind of interesting. It's gonna be a lot of damage, I'm sure, but we should be fine here. There's really nothing to worry about. I spent most of the day working. Might as well enjoy the day off with making knives. And I started this one last night. This is that, what is it called? Black palm wood? Black palm. Really insanely hard wood. One of the hardest woods I've ever worked with. Not one of the, definitely the hardest wood I ever worked with. Super hard, really hard to work with. It came out pretty sweet. Did the orange liners, removable scales. All of these are. I just wanted to do them removable. So, you know, it's more expensive in the material, but it's better because you can always swap the scales, you can remove the liner, you know, all that stuff. You can maintain the blade underneath the scale. I like it better. Some people don't like it for some reason. They think the screw heads are ugly. I personally don't care. For me it's more about the, you know, that I put the functionality about the looks any day. And this one is pretty sweet. Did kind of nice, again, like higher polish finish on the blade, and did that nice thing that I left the flat on top, rounded off spine a little bit, but left the flats on top, which does look pretty sweet. It is convex grind, it's still very lean, good kata. It's that nice Raptor, the drop point design. Then I did this one. I like this one a lot. Did the same thing what I did with the Beaver, that peel ply orange with the coarse texture, nicely rounded handle, blue liners. Again, did pretty sweet shit. This one I experimented. I left this little piece here on the back that I can actually drill holes into on the back, and it can mount a tech lock, kind of like a dangle style, drop down on the belt, which will be pretty decent thing. It's a little in the way of the regular, you know, withdrawal of the knife if you go like that, but it just takes little getting used to. Grab the end, not squeeze it around the handle, just grab it, and then once you pull it out, squeeze it around, because you would actually grab it around the back piece. But it's pretty sweet. Definitely good security, good shit. I like it. Shit, I cannot say it, guys. It's always gonna be shit. And I like this one a lot. Did the acid wash with the stone wash, came out pretty sweet. Check it out. We're really liking this. And the cool thing about it, that when you clean it real well and leave it there for a longer time, it actually exposes the grain of the steel. I don't know if we can pick it up in the camera. Yes, you can. You actually have lines this way, and that's actually the grain, the grain structure of the steel. It's not the grind lines. The grind lines were regular this way with the Scotch-Brite, and those are gone, and it actually exposes the way, kind of like a Damascus is, exposes the layers of the structure of the steel this way on very small microscopic levels, but it's actually visible by eye, and it's pretty cool. You see them there now. I like this one a lot. It's really ergonomic, really good security. Like Kylie said, this would be probably really good handle for you know, kind of like a Skinner knife, hunter's knife, where you have bloody and you know, all the fat and all that stuff, the nasty stuff when you're taking down an animal. It would be probably a really exceptional handle for that thing. This does pick on dirt a lot. That's the one downside of the orange, but I do like it a lot. And I think those blue liners go well with it, and also the black screws. I like those black screws there, and I decided to do the flathead Phillips for this, kind of like that, so it can be taken down. I do like this one also a lot. This one, I'll probably keep this one for myself, because the rosewood one with the natural bolsters will go away to a good friend. So I like this one a lot. And this is the last one. Did something little different with this one. you see that. Did the handle actually going into the blade a lot, actually covered the logo, but whatever. Kinda like a, I don't like using that word, but more like a tactical thing, because it has a little steeper grind. It's still very thin on the edge, but it has a little steeper grind. You see that it's not so high up. Did the same thing again, left that flat portion nice and flat, with nice, pretty even grind line. It's not straight, but it's even on both sides. So that came out pretty sweet. That plunge line was kind of tricky to do, but nailed that pretty well also. And handle is very ergonomic. It's black canvas micarta, and it has very nice grip on it, because it was a thick micarta, so I had plenty of material to shape the handle. So you have very nice grip, regular grip, but you can also shift the blade a little bit to this position to get this cutting capability. When you're going close up, you shift the angle a little bit. It's little into the unnatural position, but it gives you kind of good geometry in certain cuts, which is pretty sweet. And also gives you nice thumb rest in the back hold, like what is it, saber grip I think it's called. The thumb ram is not just a piece of metal, but it's actually thumb ram with that micarta, you know, covering it from the side. So it actually does give really good purchase on it, even without any jimping. Yes, without jimping. And also in the reverse grip, your palm, the bottom of the palm, actually sits again in that swell here on the thumb ram. In that swell of the thumb ram, sits there really well. Not that I even know what would I do with such a grip, but some people do. Not me. I do like that look of it. It shortened up visually, shortened up the blade a little bit, even though it's very little. It's not even half inch shorter than that one, because of the way the grind starts. But it visually shortened up the blade a lot, extended the handle a lot, but it still looks like a pretty cool blade, I think. And I dropped that point on the reverse tanto a little bit, rounded it off, but you still see that little swoop there. And also the thumb ram is lower down from the original shape, from the T-Rex shape. I don't know what it does. This doesn't really have a name, but it is just like a little different version of between the T-Rex and the Raptor. And the same thing on this one. You can see those lines again, the horizontal lines, the structure of the steel, which is pretty cool. And again, the acid bath with the stone wash, it does look cool. It really does look cool, I think. Especially with this black micarta, it has that grayish black color, same like the blade. It will go well together. This one I think we'll have to get the black shade. It's just asking for it. So let me know what you think, guys. Really liking this one. This is a sweet blade. I just have to get used to that Kydex shade, or maybe I even no, I want to try it. I want to try how it carries with the Teclagon up high. If I don't like it, I can always just, you know, cut it off, sand it down. It's 2 seconds. But I want to see, I'm curious how it's gonna carry, and how comfortable it's gonna be removed and put back in with that setup. And I do like this blade a lot. It looks cool with that, again, that color combination with the black and orange. I do like it. So everybody, guys, stay safe out there, especially people in my area and around here. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.